Hey guys, this is Prowl1701, and today we are looking at the Dune Steelbook of the DVD release for the 1984 movie by David Lynch. I love this movie. This is another one of those movies that I remember from my childhood. I also really enjoyed the book series, especially the first book, and I did enjoy the 2001 miniseries and its sequel series. But I love the 1984 movie. It's what introduced me to the franchise. And this steelbook looks fantastic. I believe it might have been released for its 20th anniversary. I don't recall. This has the theatrical version and the extended version, which adds about 40 minutes to it. And there's Kyle MacLachlan and the singer Sting from The Police and then solo work. And I can never remember her name that plays Chani. She's really nice. This also has Patrick Stewart in it as well. And I forget the guy who plays Duncan Idaho's name. He was also in The Secret of My Success. And there's the Reverend Mother of the Bene Gesserit. It looks really nice. The movie was really good. The special effects were top notch. The only problem it has is it's a really big book. Ooh, that spine looks nice. And trying to cram that into one movie is difficult. It's a movie to where if they made it today, they would split it into multiple movies, and there is talk of another Dune supposed to be coming, and I'm willing to bet they'll split it into either two movies or they'll try to make a trilogy out of it. But back in the 80s, they didn't really do that when this came out. They just crammed it all in there. So you had the theatrical version, which really had a lot of stuff cut out, and then you have the expanded version, the extended version with an extra 40 minutes in. And even then, it's kind of cutting down on stuff from the book. But it's still a lot of fun. The back looks nice. The camera doesn't do it justice. It looks so much better in person. Scene from the final battle right there. The Freeman. I love their suits in this movie. I love a lot of the set design, the ship's design, the special effects, the initial attack, the big climactic battle at the end. I really like the scene when the main character, Kyle MacLachlan's character, Paul Atreides, when he has to climb on top of a giant worm. Because the planet Dune, Arrakis, is a desert planet, Tatooine, but more dangerous. And it's really good. I also love the soundtrack to this movie. The soundtrack is actually by Toto, right? And this is coming right off their Grammy success. They won about 6 Grammys, I think, for their Toto 4 album. I know they had the Record of the Year for their song Rosanna. They also had Album of the Year for Toto 4. And that's also the same album that had Africa on it, which is probably their best-known song. And they did the soundtrack to this movie. I actually have two copies actually, of that soundtrack. And you can tell this DVD release is old as it still has the flip disc. One side has the theatrical version and the other side has the extended version. And then we have the little booklet here, which gives you the bonus materials. And then here it even gives you basically the Dune terminology. Kind of tells you what certain words mean, which I believe even the original theatrical screenings had this, because again the movie had to be cut down because the book is so big that they were passing these out so people would understand the terminology in the movie. And I don't think the movie actually did that well when it first came out, but it kind of grew into cult status. See, there's the original theatrical version on one side, 2 hours, 17 minutes, and the extended is 2 hours, 57 minutes, almost 3 hours. But it is a good movie, and this is a very fitting steelbook for it. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, check it out. David Lynch is also the same guy who went on to do Twin Peaks, which he also had Kyle MacLachlan in, so if you like Twin Peaks, you might want to check out his vision of Dune. If you get a chance, buy the book, Frank Herbert's Dune. The book is, to me, even better. But yeah, it's really good. And there's you a quick look at it. And if you get a chance, check out my main channel, Prowl1701, where we discuss all things Star Wars and review very awesome lightsaber replicas. And most importantly, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.